happened? Why aren't men pursuing women anymore? Honestly, I don't know why women keep asking this question over and over. But let's see if we can try and explain it to them one more time. But let's be honest, though, the answers we're giving them are going to go in one ear and right out the other, because the reality is they don't really want to know what men actually think. They just want men to validate what they think is the reason, even though it's completely wrong. So why are men not approaching women anymore? Well, to quote an old guy from a few hundred years ago, let me count the ways. For one, because there's nothing to be gained in doing so. Sorry, ladies, but men have figured out that while you think you can have all the insane expectations in the world, like if he isn't 6 feet tall with six-pack abs and a...
I find it amazing how today's modern women think they are above everyone else. With the rise of femininity and feminist movement during the 70s and the 80s, women have this insatiable appetite that they're on top, that they're better than everyone. Women are getting jobs, women are getting high positions at their jobs, women are getting, or should I say, becoming politicians, like a vice president of a bank. Women think they are above. Women think they are the prize. I'm here to show you that you women, especially black women, must realize you are not the prize. You're not. Stay to the end and see where I get with talking about women are not the prize. Really? Coming up next. Welcome to Rewind, my new online digital platform. If you haven't already, check out my new hit suspense novel, The Third Rail. The Third Rail, written by me, Tommy Handsome, available on Amazon.com. The Third Rail, she's sexy, she's sassy, she's electrifying. And if you get too close, she can get you killed. The Third Rail, talking about today's modern women, talking about today's entitled women, talking about women think they are the prize. Check out my new hit suspense novel, The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. Now, talking about women. Women think they are the prize. I remember years ago, we talking about like in the 70s and the 80s, everything was about sexuality. Everything was about women. You see ads on cigarettes, always featured a pretty woman. You see ads on liquor, always featuring who? Pretty women. I was watching an ad, and this ad had to do with laundry detergent. And in this ad, it had a half-naked woman draped in a blanket. Why? You're talking about laundry detergent. But you notice how we have these women and sexualizing these women, putting women on top, putting women on this pedestal. But you notice now, in the 2000s, things are different. Women, we're not putting you on top anymore. Men got to realize that we are on top. We built this nation. We built railroads. We built buildings. We built roads. Men built cars. When you go to a mechanic, when was the last time you saw a woman working on your car? Waiting. When you needed your heater installed, your water heater, who installed it? When was the last time you saw a woman come to your home, knock, and she says, I'm here to install your water heater? When you had trouble with your electricity, with your plumbing, how many of them were women? 0 to any, if that. Because we built these things. When you come and you need something that has to be done, fixed around the house, 9 out of 10 times is a woman. When you see construction sites, who are running those machines on construction sites, building those roads? Now, somebody said, well, there was a woman there, she was holding up the sign. Yes, holding up the sign. That's all she's good for, is to hold the sign. One side of the sign says stop. The other one says slow. That's what she's good for. But how many of them was working the jackhammers? How many of them was working the actual machinery? Okay. Men have to realize that now we are on top. Literally. Let's give a round of applause to being on top. Nothing wrong with being on top, because men, you are the prize. Men, you got to realize that you are the one that's in first place. Now, I'm going to show you a clip. And the clip is of The Batchelor. Now, why do black women go on these shows like The Batchelor? You know you're not going to be picked. You know you're not going to be chosen. You know you're not going to make it to the final four. But you have white men looking for love, and they have nothing but white chicks, you know, pretty white chicks on the show. You also have pretty black chicks on the show, but you notice that black chicks do not get chosen because black chicks, you are not the prize.
Season after season, we will put you through an awkward first episode where the black woman is chosen last every single time.
These shows are predatory, they are problematic, they are deceitful, and they're very, very damaging.
It's funny how these black women get all divvied up. For what? Makeup on, nice skirts, nice dresses, nice cocktail dresses, looking for love. And there's a white man on the other side of the line. White man on the other side of the spectrum, hoping to get picked, knowing damn well you're not going to be picked. I mean, don't you think by now it's hilarious how this whole thing works? It's a game. It's a design. Design is to keep you as a black woman down, because you know you're not going to be picked. You know that. And if you're doing it to get your 15 minutes of fame or to get your name out there, and you have other aspirations, then I can see that. Because maybe doing it to get into modeling, to acting, or something like this. But black women, you're not going to be picked. White men, for the most part, are going to stay with white women. For the most part. Now, you do see interracial dating out there. You do see it. But most of the interracial datings are not white men and black women. Most of it is black men and white women, or black men and others. Notice it's not you. You are not going to be picked. Look at dating sites. Dating sites, you have a hierarchy. Women, you are number 4, meaning you're on the bottom when it comes to getting picked or getting a date. Black women are on the bottom. Asian women, surprisingly, here we go again, are on top. Imagine an Asian woman on top. Okay? The thing is, you are not the prize. Okay? You are not the prize the way you feel you are, the way you think you are. I remember in the past, not so long ago, and maybe even now, well, I'm a strong black woman. I'm a strong black woman. Have that attitude, neck going back and forth like a bobblehead. That's not cute. That's not feminine. Why do you have to be a strong black woman? Why can't you just be a woman? Even yet, just be a black woman. The thing is, when you call yourself a strong black woman, you're not strong. Why you have to reiterate yourself as a strong black woman? If you're such a strong black woman, it would show in your demeanor, and to show the way you carry yourself, the way you work, the way you talk, the way you walk. Your everyday life will show that you are a strong black woman. Why do you have to announce it? Because most of these strong black women that have to announce it are what? They're not strong black women. They're not. So therefore, it's just proof that you as a woman are not the prize. Another reason why these white men are not going to choose you, because white men don't want attitude. White men don't want mouth. You ever notice other races, Hispanics, Asians, and whites, they know how to be more demure. They know how to carry themselves with decorum. I'm not saying as a black woman you don't. There's a lot of black women that do, conduct themselves with a certain degree of decorum. But when you loud, cursing in public, gotta be seen all the time, gotta be right all the time, gotta be this boss chick all the time, where is that getting you? It's not getting you anywhere. But you're still doing the same thing over and over and over. And expecting what? We said this before. Different results. But it doesn't work. It's not working. So why are you keep doing the same thing over and over? And you don't realize when you do the same thing over and over, you're going to get what? Not different results, but the same results. Ladies, gentlemen, you want an unfiltered analysis with videos just like this one. I want you to do one thing. I want you to become a handsome maniac by hitting that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. And don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section and let's get the conversation started. You're watching Rewind.